For exercise 16, we're going to assume that we've been hired by someone to machine this part for them, and we need to make a prototype. What we see here is what's been accomplished, what's been asked of us on page 55. We're going to add some things to it, and we're going to 3D print this so that we can see if it actually fits and actually works. So once you have this saved, you're going to go ahead and submit this file, and then we're going to go ahead and turn this into 3D and get it print ready. So we want to select that, and we're going to type copy, hit enter. Doesn't matter what point you choose on it, but we're going to move it somewhere else, and we're going to hit enter to stop that. Now we're going to select that again. We're going to type scale, pick any point on here, again doesn't matter, click that, and then we're going to type 0.5. What that will do is make this one half the size of our big one, so it'll speed up the printing process. Once we've hit 0.5, hit enter, and we can see it shrunk it down for us. We can leave it there, we can move it. Where it's at does not matter. Next thing that we're going to do is type text object. Hit enter, and we're going to put our initials in here where it says text to create. That way, if we're printing multiples on the same print bed, we know whose is whose. So I put TE in for mine. We want to make sure we select a font that's easy to read. So I went with the United Sans. Make sure that we have curves selected. We don't want surfaces or solids. You can do bold or italics. That really doesn't matter. And then for text height, we're going to put 6, provided we're working in millimeters. We want 6 millimeters. That'll work for us. Hit OK, and then place it just somewhere in the center. Doesn't have to be exact, doesn't have to be aligned. We're just using that so as we print, we can tell whose is whose when multiples come off the print bed. We're then going to select both of these. We can either click on the outside, hold shift, and click on that one, or we can just drag and select those. Once we have them selected, we're going to type extrude curve, extrude CRV, and hit enter. For our extrusion distance, we're going to set that at 6. So all we have to do is type 6 and hit enter. And now I've just made this three-dimensional. From our top viewpoint, it's hard to tell that it's three-dimensional. If we double click on top and come over here to perspective, here's what we've done. And when we print this, that's what it's going to look like. So we're then going to click on this. Now, if by chance we click close to the edge and we get the selection menu, we want to select extrusion. If we just click in the center, we don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to type export, hit enter, and it's going to come up with our save menu. First thing we want to do is go down and find STL, stereolithograph, right here at the bottom. Click on that, and then we're going to save it just like we did before with our same name. So Eggleston exercise 16. Make sure we're in stereolithography, STL. Hit save. Go ahead and hit OK. We don't need to mess with any of that. And we can hit OK again. We're going to be on binary. OK, and now it's been exported. Next thing you're going to need to do is sign up through the Google form to use a 3D printer, and then we'll get these 3D printed and see if they fit in another piece for you.